before the advert came out, I attended these auditions whereby the judges even had to pause a little bit, and one of the judges cried. when I
Wow.
auditioned.
Wow.
So
Damn.
we're like, because she knows me from when I was studying to do the background things. I met one of the judges who was the judge that day on those things, and she was like, you know, when you meet people, you would look at them and be like, you know them,
Yeah.
but you don't. She cried. She's like, bruh, I never knew that you're this talented.
All right. Greetings, Dumela, and welcome to the podcast. We are back again with the episode, another edition of the show. What do you need to do? Subscribe, like, and share. It's December, #December, and hashtag Asilali Makaya. Mara obvious if you lala kanjani December Makaya, because kichalete thing, new thing, everything is fine. Anyway, next to me, I'm sitting with a real presenter, a real actress. Not me. I mean, I'm just taking my chance and taking a million. I'm sitting with the real one. Ladies and gents, give it up for the one and only Francina. Po, 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 po. What's up, Francina?
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good in yourself.
I am good. Finally, you are here.
Yeah,
Next to
finally
me.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a king. You know?
Oh my God.
Yeah, because Kiduchi never talk about role, you know. But on a serious note, since you're a real presenter, unlike me, how can you rate me out of 10?
I will give you an 8.
8, eh?
Yes.
Okay, why 8?
Because you have the voice for presenting.
I have
you
a voice
the
for presenting.
confidence.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just because of my confidence and voice, it means now I got 8.
Most
Not
definitely.
bad. It means I can go for presenting, eh?
Exactly.
Kuna li tjhelete mara.
It depends on who presenter kukai.
Yeah.
What ipulelela.
Or
Oh, kushisha.
no, okay.
Yeah.
It's all. Since I represented the summers next year,
We
2025.
have to
Hashtag summer 2025.
We are coming.
We are coming. Red carpet. Rowa check.
Exactly.
How is you though?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm just grateful for the gift of life.
Yeah. So you're from Mukopane?
Yeah, I'm from Mokopane.
Sure. But unalibo lightinyana, man. That side I heard is very hot.
Oh my word.
Normally people from that side, they have dark skin like me, you know?
Maybe it's because I've been here for, some years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, how was your childhood, man, in Mukopane?
I would say, I can't say it was that bad, but
Yeah.
everything is limited, especially for me with the career that I've always dreamt of. It was hard.
Yeah.
It was hard. I'm close to the mine. Everyone is dreaming of that.
Yeah.
You are the out of whatever percentage you are that person, you want to see yourself elsewhere differently outside whatever that your environment is trying to build.
Absolutely. Mara like how come you Mara anyway, it's fine. How come you decided to take a very different career instead of being a teacher or whatever the normal careers of rural people they prefer? Because media is something else. It's a dream or it's far from rural areas.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to take that?
Okay, I would say actually it was just through people. You know that thing when you're elsewhere, you're doing something, and then people, whenever they interact with you, they go like, "No, what are you doing?" Okay, this is what I'm studying. I actually found out about this while I was in college. So I was studying agriculture.
Okay.
So people were like, "You are very talkative. You are inspiring. You are motivating. Why doing agriculture? This you took a wrong career field." I'm like, "What are you guys talking about?" So others were like, "You can be a motivational speaker." Then up until I met these other girls, they were into this art thing. They were like, "Nah, man, your voice is suitable for theater. Why don't you give that a try? And yeah, I think it was my final year. So luckily, I guess, at times when, what they say, when the time is right, God will always make a way. It's funny enough that while they were telling me that, my mother was also having the same interest. And one day she was listening to a radio. She got some details from this drama school in Sishiro. And then she wrote them down. When I came this side to visit during festive holidays, she was like, Nana, don't you want to do acting? I even found the contact. I even spoke to the owner of the school. And then I'm like, why am I being told this? And then my mom also, feels the same way. Then I was like, you know what? Let me try it. There is no harm in giving it a try and see where it's going to take me. So that's how I fell in love with art.
Ooh, Francie, wana no rata dilo, wana.
So that's how I fell in love with art.
Yeah. But like at the time when you were in college, and people, they see this talented girl, talkative, and doing this and doing that. In your mind, when you start to think about other things outside agriculture, what were you thinking about? Were you thinking about being another Sarafina? Were you thinking about being your Kanyimbau? What were you thinking about?
Okay, I would say, for me, I've always been inspired by Mam Heret Manamela. Whenever I was watching TV.
Heret is Kim Sam?
Yes.
Okay.
Even before, it's funny, even before people had to tell me that try this. Whenever I was watching TV, I always had this thing, just seeing myself appearing on TV someday.
Okay. Yeah.
So, it was just one of those.
Oh, so it was acting?
Yeah, it was acting.
Okay.
That's my first love.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. So which character that influenced you so better? Like, oh, I love this character. I wish it was me.
Okay, like from TV or just from well-known artists?
Yeah, from popular TV, maybe TV shows.
TV shows, okay. Yeah. I would say the Sindila too, Lindiwe.
Oh, on the river.
Yes.
What is interesting about the Madlabantu?
Man, it brought something out of her, knowing Sindila too as Tandaza and having to see her in that manner. Yeah, I was like, you know what?
This is amazing, man.
Exactly. If they would say they want a mini Lindiwe to play her, I was like, I'm rating myself. Most definitely, I know I can kill it.
And it was a very interesting story at the same time, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So now you live in Popo. Now you're grown. You have to decide on your own. Life is getting there, is promising. So what was your inspirations? Who was inspiring you to be yourself?
Okay, I would say when I started working, I started working in an entertainment company.
Yes. As what?
As a facilitator, customer facilitator.
Okay.
So, because I was interacting with almost different people every day, so that's when I was like, oh, okay, there is nothing wrong with this. The more you get to see different people, you learn and you grow, so that's when I fell in love with this. I'm like, it's part of what I'm dreaming of becoming. Yeah. So it means I can do well. Yeah.
So far, how many gigs have you got in terms of acting?
It's
a lot, eh?
Well, not really. Because out of the things that I've been doing, because I've worked with still developing productions, like gassy productions and whatever. So sometimes things don't end well, because they rely on sponsors and everything like that. So for me, what I've achieved that was big, that I would say it was big. It was the advert that I've done last year with King Price Insurance for rugby.
Oh,
yes, that was my first. Big thing.
And I heard already these advertisers, they are paying a lot of money though.
But it depends, guys. Who's representing you?
Oh, unali agent.
Yeah, it's very, I like to get roles in the industry without agency.
Yeah. Kikule, this guy, I just forgot his name. He did sing gospel or what on SABC2.
Okay.
He said he got something like 200K on the advert that plays up to less than a minute. So I was like, so there's a lot of money there, hey?
Yeah, there is.
There is, ne? Compared to a 9 to 4 job, yeah.
Yeah.
So what were you doing on the advert?
I was a lead.
A lead.
Yes. I just
Okay.
this, what do they call it? Generator girl.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh wow! So is advert still on even now?
Yeah, it is still on
Uh-huh.
because I met somebody at the auditions, I think 2 weeks back,
Uh-huh.
and he was like, it's still airing sometimes on sport
Yeah.
channels. Yeah.
But how does it work though? Do you get royalties on the
No,
adverts?
that's the thing about acting.
It's just a once-off thing.
In the acting industry, there is no that. It's a once-off payment.
Mm.
Yeah.
So there are no royalties.
No.
The more advert the nothing.
No.
Oh wow, that's sad. You
Yeah.
should go to Hollywood.
Exactly.
I'll call Tusombe to contact
Yo.
to plug you in.
That's another.
Where's my phone?
That's another person who inspires me.
Oh, Tusombe.
I love.
What do you think of as his character of acting or the skills of acting?
Yo, she's dope.
Yeah.
She deserved actually. Her talent doesn't belong here.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
wow.
why they grabbed her because they had seen or no, you don't fit in.
Yeah, South Africa.
Exactly, because she's one talented
Yeah.
actress. And yeah, she's one of the people that actually is my role model.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I do like Tusombe. I still remember playing on Scandal. Was it Scandal, right?
Yeah, and
She
also
did.
she's been on Generations.
Generations.
Yeah.
Okay. So these small roles like your supporting character, is a supporting character, right?
Yeah.
And extras.
Yeah.
How does it work then?
Yo, with okay, being featured, it's much better than being a background. The only thing I would say, background is good when you still want to know how the industry operate in that manner of learning to, okay, how am I gonna be positioning myself in front of the camera? How does it operate?
Yeah.
It's good when you're still starting, wanting to know about the industry.
Yeah.
But other than that, there's no good that comes out of it.
Yeah.
Because it's only rare to
Yeah.
find somebody who is a big artist that comes like being a background.
Yeah.
But mostly it's
We have Dingane Mukebe from being an extra to be a lead on Mubango.
it's I would say it just goes by luck.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. But
Why is it like that? Because already you understand how the camera moves, the directors, already you have that workplace experience and knowledge. Why is it difficult for you to get proper roles?
I would say, okay, one thing I was taught where I did art, the moment when you become an extra, you're selling yourself low. And people inside there, they've already seen that you don't know your worth. Yeah, you don't know your worth. That's why they would leave you and go and get somebody else outside and give them a leading role or whatever role. Leaving you here.
But we see big faces on Netflix though. When you see maybe a very big face, one eye two, and then they disappear. Why they are extras on Netflix, but when you see them on your Mzansi Magic stories, they're playing a big role. But when you go to Netflix, no one or two and then disappear. On those movies or series.
Featured. Remember, you can be this big brand. You know, one thing about the industry is what it's not a matter of how long you've been or how good you are. Remember, there are certain roles from other productions that you wouldn't be as good. So they might be looking for, but you don't give it the way they want it. So they'll be like, okay, we can just give you or use you for this and that. Yeah, even though you have been there, being a big gun at some other soapies or shows. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the theater, man. The live stage. Have you done theater?
Yes.
Yes, let's talk about
it.
Yeah, really?
Yes.
Why artists, especially actors, they like theater? What's special about it?
Because remember, there is a huge difference between television and theater. Theater, there is no edition. Like, they don't edit.
Yeah.
There is no that thing of when it comes to emotions whereby maybe I have to cry.
Yeah.
They will give me bumati stick or whatever. It's you. You live to the reality of the character. You sink your whole nature into that. You become that. Yes.
Wow.
So, like, imagine opateji tikiti wazena, and then I'm acting. I'm not living up to what somebody else is going through.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sure, because I remember with is complaining about your mic, ne?
Oh,
Like, I think it's too
okay.
far. Yeah, okay. So I was I went to Joburg Theatre
Okay.
and the other day and see the live performances. It's different, even in music. Like when you listen to that live performances, it is so interesting, into the point of it's just different. Like well, understand how can I articulate this one, but it's so different, it's so real, it's so even if you fumble, but stage is different, man. It's not the same as TV or as your audio recordings. You know, as studios, it's quite different. So why do you prefer the stage? Because you can't fumble there. You must be. There's no cut. There's no what. You go for it immediately when you say "Siatoma no."
I guess for me, the most part of it is you having to tell a story that it's not a matter of you relating. I'm telling somebody's story, but I'm living in that moment. So that's the good part about theater.
Yeah.
It brings out life back.
Yeah.
If there is somebody who's going through that and they see me doing whatever, going through that as a character, obviously they get inspired. Oh, I'm not alone. There is somebody who's going through that. Though that's not what I'm going through. I'm just only telling another person's story. Yeah.
So when you prepare these stage theaters, the preparations are the same as when you do the television, or the preparations are different. Now you have to go out there and source out the what do you call it, the character who are you're about to play, or what are the preparation behind when you compare the two?
Okay. They are more of the same because obviously when you go to either your screen or theater, it takes rehearsals.
Okay.
Yeah. But with theater, because it has a lot of movements or action, either it's dance moves or everything, the rehearsals takes much longer compared to TV. Because with TV, I'm only going to be given the script and it's up to me. And then, okay, I get home, I make sure that I get my lines right.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I get to studio, I work with the director.
That's it, yeah.
That's it.
So there's not a lot of rehearsals.
Like theater, theater is too demanding.
Yeah. But which one pays the more between theater and theater?
Yeah, theater is money.
But where they get money? Our tickets?
Yes. And
only our tickets?
Only if you marketed your show very well.
Okay, let's say it's Joburg Theatre and it's packed.
Yeah.
And then how are you going to generate money from our 300? That's how you're going to make money from our 300 and 400.
And it's not only that, others do have sponsors behind.
Behind the show, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I thought like maybe it's television, because television, there's a budget for that and everything has its own, budget.
Nah, even with theater, they do have sponsors.
Yeah. Oh, I understand. But I can estimate the theater. Yeah.
Theater has money.
There's money.
And you still find this big artists that the well-known face, who are still doing theater.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you work with who? Go theater. Who did you work with?
I've worked with Ricardo Demani.
Okay. It's popular.
Detective Taula in Skim Sam. One of the best directors I've worked with.
Do you know him? Yo, I don't know him.
He is one of the best.
Detective Teola. I know Babedi. Keep bang Babele.
Yeah, he's always with Babele.
Oh, it's always with Babele, ne? Oh. Yeah, ne? Oh, I know. I don't watch him some that much, especially recently.
No, he's one of the best. When we talk about people who just don't do this for the sake of what they get out of it, but because of love and passion. We speak about people like Ricardo.
What it takes, Vele, to be a real actor, it has to take your emotion. It has to. There must be a third spirit that comes in you and sit with you and say, "Play me and play me, play me."
Passion.
It's just a passion.
Passion.
So, would you take an influence and say, "Act," and then they will act by John?
I don't think they would leave or bring out life compared to somebody who is passionate about telling stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be the same, ne?
It won't be the same. Because when you speak about somebody who's passionate,
Uh,
it's not a matter of what I get out of that, but me having to breathe life to another human being.
when they cry on the scene, how do you cry there? Like I don't really cry, you know. I think last time I cried, I don't cry. Let's just leave it there. I don't cry at all.
Okay.
But how do you cry on a scene? Here's a scene. Here's a camera. I want to cry. Let's cry. Let's cry. Okay, let's cry. I'm serious now, ne? And then we're gonna see who's going to cry between me and you. Okay, let's cry. I can't. You close to? No way, Francina. No way. How did you do that?
Because it's something that lives in you.
What?
It's not a matter of, having to force it out.
But I tried. Guys, you saw me. I tried so bad. I couldn't.
You see, now you will understand what I was talking about. Taking an influencer and somebody who's passionate about telling stories.
What?
Yeah.
I feel you won't. Nothing. She just did it. I don't know how. Wow.
Maybe Francina, we really wrong. Like, can you tell us, or I know we honor wrong, because I mean I've been looking at you guys and I wanna DSO stragela.
Yeah.
We're now already
because I've told stories that are painful, and somehow that world still lives in me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But don't you tap into maybe a certain things, like, let's say maybe you lost a boyfriend last year as an example, and you felt that pain. Don't you tap into that and like, I lost Ntabisengi last month. What do you do at some point?
I guess the strategies aren't the same. But with me, what I was taught, you don't have to fake it. Because the moment when I'm going to have to now go to an extent of thinking about, what is it that caused me pain so much? I'm reliving that.
Yeah.
There is a possibility that I might fail to deliver what the script requires or the character requires of me.
Yeah.
Because now I will be having flashbacks of what actually made me cry.
Yeah.
So there is this thing we call assimilation in theater.
Okay.
Whereby you study your lines over and over again until they seep in your whole nature. Like you live that. Yes.
If you have short memory, you forget quickly.
I don't know.
But
because I still remember every line of whatever that I've done while I was still in drama school.
Oh, so you went to drama school?
Yes, I did drama. Yes,
After the agriculture school, you went to drama school?
Yes, from one of the greatest legends. May his soul continue to rest in peace.
Yeah.
Mahuma Paul Rabizwa.
Yeah.
And I don't want to lie. That man has made me the woman that I am as an artist today.
Okay.
When I went there, I wasn't the lady and that people see today, confident and everything like that. I was still in a shell of being shy. You know, as you grow up, there are certain things that you suffer from as an individual.
Yeah.
Like I've suffered, I wouldn't say body shaming and as much, but I wasn't confident about my body, especially because I had big boobs growing and so I was like, sometimes I would get bullied about that, So I wasn't confident enough. Yeah. Up until I met Bra Paul, that's how we used to call him. Up until I met Bra Paul.
He made you have confidence.
He broke me out of my shell.
Exactly. How did he do that? He did that.
Starting from telling me, because the first time when I auditioned, we did a phone audition whereby I just had to prepare a monologue, and he just wanted to hear my voice, if my voice is fit enough for theater. Okay. And then I'm one person that whenever I was going through something, I would write it down. Oh, okay. So I just took a piece from whatever that I wrote, and I used it as my monologue. So I think he captured that. Yeah. So the day when he came to meet me, he was like, there is nothing wrong about your body, because from what you spoke, I didn't want to, intervene that moment, because I understood it was very sensitive. Yeah. But I kept it in me that what's wrong. So he was like, you're a very beautiful African woman. There is nothing wrong with your body. There is nothing wrong with how you're structured. You're a beautiful soul. So having to hear those words, because it's very much, I like to hear such words, from people. That's why they say we need to learn kindness. So being around such soul, whereby you were always being reminded of you are God's creation.
Yeah.
God didn't make any mistake when He created you.
But what was wrong with your boobs though?
I guess maybe from being bullied about it, because I grew, my boobs grew while I was still in primary.
Oh,
and
okay.
Whereby most of my peers didn't have it. So it was one of those.
Oh, and the kids are very mean, eh?
You know that.
Very, very, very mean, yeah.
So those are one of the things that I suffered from. So I couldn't accept my body that much, because I was like, yo, I'm slimmy, I have big chest, such things. So yeah. But the moment when I met that man, he cracked me out of my shell through his, motives, and just reminding me that, Nana, there is nothing wrong with you. As God says it, that we are fearfully and wonderfully made by His image. He told me that. And I kept it in me whenever I would get such negative comments, which even today.
You still get that?
Yeah.
Who will be doing that?
So
that's
it no
stupid.
longer breaks me down, because I'm wonderfully made by the image of my Father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's, but people are very mean, man. You don't even have to entertain
I
that.
was so angry this one time when I had seen, I don't know if you have seen the body shaming, Nkosazana, the daughter.
Nkosazana, oh yeah.
Yeah, they are bullying that lady so badly.
Why?
I don't like commenting, but I found myself that day that I commented. I was like, such things are done by people who are soulless. Because if you have a soul, you will never just say something that will hurt another person.
What were they saying? Because there's nothing wrong with her.
Apparently her body doesn't suit her age, which I don't understand why
no
such things.
Yeah, people are very crazy out there. So which role did you ever try but you didn't get it?
Okay, I can't say I tried, I didn't get it. Remember, roles goes not only because of your talent. At times it goes with your body structure, the look. So you might find you audition and they tell you you're good, but we are looking for this body type. We are looking for this face. So for me it has been that whenever I attended auditions, I was never told that you don't fit this because of you're not good enough for your talent. It was only based on maybe the body structure at times.
Are they big roles? Do you watch them, the stories? Do you watch them even now? Those roles that you tried and they gave you such response?
No, I in as much as I'm into this, but I don't watch TV much.
You don't watch TV much?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought maybe there are rules. Maybe you tried Karabo Moroka and then they said, no,
no.
We want someone, one Connie Ferguson.
Attended auditions whereby it's off, maybe they want somebody who has been in the industry before, someone who can portray them. For now, I haven't got luck for those kind of auditions. It was just for new other roles. And then you find yourself, they telling you that you're good, but we are looking for this, body structure wisely or whatever.
So if you don't watch TV, what are you watching? Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay.
And on this soap piece, it's only Skim Sam.
And Skim Sam. Your Scandal, your what you don't watch?
Nah.
But I wanted us to rate that, just to check our local television and check what are we having as a content and break it down to us. What do you think of this one? So let's start with the SABC one. Yeah? Okay. We're going to put Skim Sam. Okay. We're going to put Generation. Okay. We're going to put Mubango. We're going to put, which one? And what is
Scandal.
Scandal is ETV, ne? Yeah, we're going to put Scandal.
Okay.
Ne? Out of this one, which one stood out according to you?
It will be Skim Sam.
Skim Sam. Why? No,
are
you tribalist?
Not because of tribe. Not because of tribe.
Okay.
I would say the talent there because most of the people that started Skim Sam were not known. It's
Yeah.
not the face that
New
were
faces.
well known. Yeah, it was new faces.
Mm-hmm.
But Clement Mausa, we never knew anyone. I've never
Yeah,
seen him
yeah.
before.
Yeah.
So it started, it started their baby with new faces,
Yeah.
and they grew the talent for themselves.
Yeah.
So that's why I love Skin Sam so much, which it's very rare. If you check almost every whatever it's Netflix, it's same faces. So another thing that makes me not to watch Ntoyaka Moraborena is that I know Vusikunene. Almost everywhere where they give Vusikunene character, it's stereotypical character. He's either a gangster, Israel, like my orange,
Yeah.
wherever. So that's one thing that bothers me
Yeah.
because even if the storyline is interesting, but for the main fact that already I know that okay, Pima Orange, it's well known of being a gangster.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have any interest to wanna watch. But I like when you tell me about Masemola Warren. Come on.
You're not fair. Why though? Why
As I
though?
told you, I've done theater. We have 5 types of actors.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So with Warren, we've got stereotyped actors. I don't know if I'm still going to recall them. We have stereotype actors.
Yeah.
We have first actor, emotional, mechanical. Oh yeah, thank God I still remember. And balanced.
Okay.
So Warren fits
All of them.
all of them. Warren is a balanced actor for me.
Yeah.
Because give Warren any other role he portrays.
Yeah. Hey, now you played many roles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give him a role as a guy. If you watched Says Tobler,
Yeah, I remember
that
him
guy
there.
will kill it for you.
Yeah.
Give him a role as a dad. That guy, like for me, there is no role that he didn't kill. So that's why I would rate him as a balanced actor.
Oh, okay.
right. I
What
agree
about
with you.
Silomake? Ngube.
Kanyao. On
Kanyao.
Skim Sam.
Khanyago, yeah, ke Khanyago, ne?
It's
Yes.
cool.
He played on Bloodwater, Scandal, Skim Sami, Generations.
Different roles.
He's everywhere, right? Yeah, I don't think he ever got unemployed. That one.
I love Silomake. I love Silomake.
What do you think of his acting then?
Because he's a theater guy.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, the only time that I didn't love the character they gave him was on the Queen.
Konjan the Queen was playing.
As a gay.
Yeah.
So for that, I feel like
Yeah.
it was not for him.
Yeah.
It was not for him. But other than that, for Khanyawo, he killed it for me.
Yeah.
You know, being, because there are people like that in real life, whereby
Yeah.
you find somebody, when you look at them, they are very soft, they are, but hey, get close to them.
A snake.
Exactly. Exactly.
Who's next?
So, out of all that he played, I loved him more as, who was it in Scandal? I love the character he played in Scandal.
I think it was Daniel Nyati.
Yes.
Daniel
Yeah.
Nyati, yeah.
Yes,
still
I
remember.
loved him more in Scandal and also Skim Sam as Khanyawo.
I loved him
Yo,
as Dr. Machuba Dieta.
Chagobeth.
I loved him on as Dr. Machuba Dieta.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Were you
I
born
don't
at the
know, yeah.
time?
I don't think so.
Okay,
don't know.
yeah. Now you can tell the age difference already. You know, Aslingani.
But the truth is, Masadi age.
But I didn't. I was just checking the course order. Were you there at the time? When
But the way it is, when I look at such an age.
Not even, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the only thing that makes me not to wanna watch, not that South Africa has talent.
Yeah.
I don't wanna lie. South Africa has talent. There are a lot of talents that I'm looking up to. Like check Dean Clement.
The scandal. Yeah.
Basi.
Yeah.
It's one of the greatest actors as well. So the only thing that I feel like limits our talent
Yeah.
is the storyline.
Storyline.
You find Scandal, you go to Movango, somebody dies, the next week on Generation somebody dies. Storyline is the same.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, you're right. I
The
agree with you
storyline,
on
yeah,
that
the
one.
storyline is the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
So that's what kills our talent.
Yeah.
because you take me from Movango, I was there, you still want to take me to Generation, give me the same character.
Yeah.
Challenge me. That's why I loved what they have done with Sindila too.
Yeah. Oh.
From being that Tandaza, a good businesswoman, and obedience, yes, an obedient wife to that.
Yeah. And then now she's on Destiny. Is it Destiny or is he Pet or something? It plays on ETV.
She was on Destiny.
Oh, I think I love her on that show.
I
She played Umama Umtandazo. You know, very nice.
I think I only seen some clips of her from Queendom. Is it Queendom?
No, I haven't watched that one. And DSTV, so DSTV out.
Yeah, I
think.
So
that's the thing.
So you see. So think of they took her out from Movango as Tandaza and they still wanted to give her the role of Tandaza even in
we would even criticize her more because we think she's not talented.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so that's why I'm saying South Africa is talented. The only thing that limits us is the storyline because you find one storyline from one soapy to
another soapy. But what do you think of the content? You know, looking at the stories that we're having, your Gomorrah, you're the wife, those streaming platforms, even the televisions. Yeah. If you watch them and look at them, what do you think of the content, the storyline? Is it? Are we still behind? Are we still far from Hollywood, or we are there in Hollywood? It's just that over there and there we need to fix Lapanalab.
I guess with what I'm still gonna stick on what I said. Storyline and using the same talent over and over again on new stories.
Yeah.
Because if you check Hollywood, I think that's the reason why they grow. Even if I understand the familiar faces needs to be there for promotion to attract audience, but you can't start a story now and you find the whole of your crew or cast it's people that are well known. There is no new vibe, new talent, something that when people look, I love Mandla N.
Oh yes,
Black Brain.
Yeah,
what he did with what is it, Deep City,
exactly. Yeah,
even
but same faces.
There were same faces, but at least few of them were new faces, and they did great.
Yeah,
I'm speaking of Umkaya Waga, late Lebu.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Exactly.
Oh man, level. Kiki Wolambar Kimanko. What was the name of the character?
Squatta Quad.
Oh, you mean go Deep City?
Deep City.
Never
meet a man. Like not about fellow girlfriend
Ringo. Yes, that one was doing here. Oh man, I loved it. Every time
she was dope, man.
Yeah, exactly. Every time for me to watch Deep City, it was because of her.
I
love this one.
In as much as she has been doing this art thing, but she has never. That was her first gig on TV.
Yeah,
we just know her as a content
comedian,
creator, other things, theater artist.
Yeah.
But look at what he did.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, she did.
Yeah, she did, man. Exactly. I remember there was this part on the character. This girl, she was abusing her neighbor. So the neighbor got sick, and then now she stepped in as a step in for the neighbor. So now all I get Nelly boss asokurisa the neighbor. So now no popo go pound TMO. So the boss now have to do the because I'm a child, you know.
That's
so
Kelina for you.
Kelina, yes. I'm like, oh man, Kelina is like Kelina is a vibe, you know.
See what I'm talking about. So, if we have those, faces that we don't know, and I'm like, oh, okay, who's this now? You see, it brings that.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, every story is the same faces. Every now and then, same faces.
Yeah, but speaking of Kelina, right? It seems like Limpopo, there's a lot of
talent.
Actually,
Limpopo is talented.
Yeah.
So I wanted us to touch Mataba. I once saw you on what is this? Shine Bright Entertainment.
Oh yeah.
Can you please just take us through that, or
Shine Bright it's a studio that was just launched. Go Limpopo. It was a new baby.
Yeah.
So they had this guy. I don't know if you are familiar with the name Pope
Kaisho. I know the guy.
Yes,
I was a fan though.
So he was one of those artists that was fighting for his own name, you know, for the world to see his talent. So okay, I knew Shine Bright through Kagiso because he hosted auditions for a new was it a series or movie that he wanted to do that was called Moruti.
I think I saw the clip. You did send me the clip, right?
So Kagiso was part of Shine Bright family. So the owner of Shine Bright saw the clips that he was doing, if you know Kagiso's content. So he said, you know what, why don't you combine this and turn it into a movie, because it's a great story and it's something that is happening, because in churches we have pastors that are doing those things.
Shiga,
sleeping with the congregation and everything like that.
All right.
So the content Kagiso was mostly about the like revealing what is happening behind the closed doors in churches. You know. So and he took that. He was like, you know what, let me do that. And then he combined that. He organized auditions, which I was part of.
Because there was this other day I once saw him. I posted your picture. If I remember, I even called you that. I don't know whether, but I once saw him posted your picture on Facebook, and he was like, "I'm looking for this lady," and I was like, "This is Francina."
So I did attend the audition. And I made it. You know, when we talk about Bukari, so the guest judges was Shoki Mola.
Okay.
You know Shoki, right?
I know Shoki.
And Siputla Sibuhudi.
Sibuta,
You know, I was so happy that, you know, in this corrupt industry, we still have people that see a talent for what it is. So that day was one of the blessing day for me. Because I had to audition in front of legends who know a talent when they see one. It was not a matter of them having to, you know, go by how I look, the looks and everything like that. Because mostly, I don't want to lie, our industry is based on that. Mostly our industry is based on that.
Is there any favoritism in this industry of yours? Because when you look at certain talent, it disappears in between. You know, it lasts for maybe a year or two, and then we don't see them anymore. And then when you look at your Silomake, your Cindy Latu, they are always there on the television. They don't get unemployed.
I think
is there any favoritism?
I think I once watched a podcast. It was on King David. Is it King David? I think Siputla now like most one of the gatekeepers. It's more like music industry, understand? So one of if they don't approve you, they don't approve you, which means your talent it doesn't look fast.
Is it the same?
Yeah, it's the same.
Because when you check Vatiswa, I did Ikazi. I love Ikazi because of Vatiswa. But she's no more. We can't see her on TV.
Oh, with Vatiswa, I don't know if you didn't see her podcast as well. She explained.
I did.
Oh, yeah. With others, it's just one of those things. Because remember, again, in this industry, when you think you know, when you want to speak or voice yourself out, then it is the end.
I will survive. I'm very vocal. I'm too.
So she's one of those, because when I watched some clips of her podcast, she said that Yena Godin she would stand up for herself. If maybe they would want her to shoot what and she had family commitment, she would tell them, I want to attend this. So remember, the directors don't want to hear that. You must deliver. So going back to Shine Brightman, you touched
because I actually wanted to go back there because I actually need to understand the whole what was that, a film or a drama, whatever.
It was I think it was gonna be turned into a series.
Oh, to a series. So li shoot guy like
we didn't. We only did.
But no, France, that I don't know, but
we
I
shot
think,
trailer.
Okay, it was a trailer because I remember memorial service Wakarisho, right? I saw they was playing like a clip
that was
Papa or whatsoever.
That was the clip we did just for us to give you a taste of what was coming.
Okay. Damn,
so,
man.
I don't understand. There's something that just doesn't make any sense. How do you do something like a clip of what is coming, but there is no there's nothing.
Yeah.
Because in most cases, when they say there is something coming, it means there is a real story.
But most of the time, it happens when you want to test the market. You understand?
Yeah.
You can just shoot a trailer and test the market and see how people react.
You know, that's how it's done. When you see those displays on the billboards and everything, they will still be shooting, but they are letting you. Queen Mujaji is coming. Then they just give you the taste of it.
So what happened with Queen Mujaji? Because I was actually looking forward, or maybe you can be part of.
I don't know Chilobedu.
You don't know Chilobedu?
No.
Yeah, but there are people who are not coming from Zanin, right?
Yeah.
Who don't speak Kilobedu, but they are there. I mean, like, not to mention their names, but there are people that I saw that this one, she's not coming from Zanin, but
they are there.
Yeah,
and okay, another thing for me, I didn't get, any alert about the auditions. For
okay,
you're not the first person to ask me that.
Yeah, because I was actually looking forward.
Me when I thought you're gonna be in Queen Mujaji, I'm like, I didn't even see the auditions.
I think I even posted on their page. Or why little Francina? I mean, like, you deserve to be there. I mean, honestly. Yeah,
to play who Queen Mujaji.
I guess the time is not yet.
Because I mean, like, DS specifically, we cannot say Queen Mujaji was made for Balobedu only.
Yeah,
it's an historical moment. Yeah, working Limpopo as a
a
whole. You understand?
Yeah.
So now I don't blame Abafagile, but to some of the characters they from Venda and I don't know about Mahonga Scheme Sam because. I saw some of the pictures. I don't know. Maybe
he was part of it.
But honestly speaking, Queen Mujaji was for Limpopian people. Because like I mentioned earlier on, Buddha now shupe a TV series or a drama Mazul. I'm not tribalist, but all I'm saying is I was actually looking forward to most of the upcoming actresses to Limpopo, Valugodi. I don't know what happened with Dumandlov, but
shout out to Dumandlov.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dumandlov.
Yeah, as for a Zulu person.
To explore like that.
Yeah, it's an OG, bro.
I saw him on the news, man. He was trending for other reasons, but let's leave it there.
I saw that. Yeah.
So man. I would say I was gone. This was the time for me to share my talent, what God has, blessed me with the universe. But, on the other side, I guess God had also had other plans with Kariso. Because this thing was a very big thing. It was something very great to come out of the heart of Pulukwani.
Yeah.
So, then life happened. Because the time when he passed away, like meeting just for him to brief us about a way forward. We were actually supposed to have started shooting month end, beginning of May, because we met with him. Yes, we met with him. I think it was earlier April, where we went and signed NDAs, and he briefed us further about the whole story.
But speaking of Kaisha, right?
Yeah,
I want us actually to touch on this issue, like, because I mean, many of us are on social media, and I mean, like, what about on a camera, but be like, you understand? But behind the scene, that's where they show who they real are.
So the person that you were seeing on the content, that's Kariso, even in real life.
Really?
Kariso.
Yeah, but I heard some other people that was like, Kariso, hey, people, right? Yeah, people, hey, Kariso is this and this and that.
Nah, you remember, you're not gonna be loved by everyone.
Yeah,
be liked
that's
by
true.
Everyone.
That's true.
Yeah,
for me, as much as I knew him in a short period of time, but that moment I get to interact with Kariso was a darling. Because I still recall like a memorial the owner, boss from Shine Bright
Entertainment.
Speeches are high.
So, but like the passing of Kaisho, you the whole thing. Because I mean, remember you guys who was like working on a project
exactly.
that is unfinished though, and then the next thing guy show is normal.
That was a person who saw a talent. You know, me not just focusing on the guest judges, they are celebrities, but having to be given an opportunity. When you check the content Gary show, he was working with a lot of people.
A lot.
More gorgeous than me. This guy, whom he
saw
would have just selected.
There's this girl, I saw her now. She's working with Murtuma Joman. Cynthia, yeah, she was also part of the crew. I once saw some of Kaisha's content. He was actually working with Cynthia. Yeah. And she's talented though. I like that lady. Yeah. Shout out to her.
She was also part of the cast.
I believe DS we should bring Cynthia next year though. Yeah. On the show. Yeah, she's
she's super talented.
Fucking talented.
And also is suited as well. Yeah. Very humble. So like that was a break for me. I was like, God, thank you finally that you gave me somebody who spotted, a talent for what it was. Yeah. Remember, in this industry, as a woman, it's not easy. You get offers, but there is something in return, which is obviously.
Speaking of that,
yes, I wanted to tap into that.
I'm going there,
bro.
Speaking of that, is it true for them to open gate or doors for you?
There are those things that are called casting couches.
Yes, that one.
If you watched, what's the name of this? It's one of the legendary actresses.
Yeah.
Lena, she was on the podcast. Lena, she said that I pity the young ones that are still coming because today we are on the casting couch. Yeah. So it's like that, though it's not everyone who's like that. Yeah. But in most cases. When you hear stories, it's like that.
Have you ever experienced that?
Yeah.
A lot.
What? So okay, tell us about that. I want that.
It's about to go down.
So now you are being offered. Tell us from the beginning of the day about offer this thing. What happened?
Well, for me, it's not with yet the well-known productions that people know. But remember, there are those I get it, and in as much as people might be actors or actresses, but they begin their productions on the side.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are one of those things that I came across, whereby you attended auditions. I still recall this when I attended auditions. Like they made sure, that's how much I would say they loved my talent. Because everyone who was auditioning who didn't have a partner, they were like, Francina, can you collaborate with this one?
Yeah.
Help them. And that's what I did. And then because now something is coming, let's meet in a private space. And then, you don't meet or come along with the terms and conditions. You are now told, you know what, you're going to be a supporting cast.
Because of
there is this one thing, one other production, I got that. At first, we were given, there is this other talent that we were given as the leading roles, and then out of the blue we are now being told that we're gonna be supporting.
Okay.
I saw whatever she's saying on this. Is it a drama though? I don't know whether you watched that on Showmax. Yeah, they was doing the same thing. I mean, like that nigga. Na promise abaninyana like, or you are the leading character, but only if Matanyula is involved.
I think, and I'm happy now if they are also airing things like that to show what other people are coming across in the industry.
So what do you say when you say no?
Yeah, for me, having to do that, I don't differ from somebody who sold them their souls. They're so different.
Ish, I nearly mentioned.
What do you mean when you say sold their soul?
We know there are some people that get their wealth or whatever. No secret. Baba, they have snakes.
Yeah.
But do you think that's real though?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, ne?
Yeah.
I want to mention this person's name, ne? But let's hope. Okay, I want to whisper on your ear, ne? So that he can hear me.
Still, I can hear you.
Barry, hey. Awusi atunami. Recently,
that's not a secret. Remember, even McG had to.
But
so if Francina, she's saying that's not a secret, can you please, guys?
No, we don't want to be
But we have nothing though. Down.
nyako tsana mathateng. But let's speak about her. Bare hatuna mi awuse go ratole di gig recently thotse gig we bona ke re le wena ko TV. Yeah, that one. Hey. Lo no dona kana o ra this time ara o file mang. Le lenyalo la thube go fela ka moka.
Those ones.
Now I
I
know
get there are
what
those
you're
people
talking
that are
about.
called the eat girls. Really the eat girls. So it's not all of us who want to get things like that in life. Want to say we want to get.
Mara ke re ba go na le this notion ya re se bono mperekela.
Yeah, it's true.
For me, I believe at the right time, as the word of God says, He will make it happen.
Wow.
There will be another Cariso.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah, there will be another Cariso that God will send.
I mean, check what P. Diddy did to this
A lot of artists.
man.
Maybe even Black Coffee. I don't know.
Yeah, and
I'm
what
just
I love.
saying, that's all I'm saying, bro.
And what I love, some of those artists came out, and you still see they are miserable.
Yeah, they are.
Regardless of what they achieved, they are well known. They are celebrities.
Yeah.
The likes of Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
So you see, when I'm speaking about selling your soul, you see what that does to you.
Even the song can tell,
You
man.
might not know
That song,
how I have
man.
achieved, but I know it. It's
I
not
know.
in a good way.
Diddy
So
party.
obviously, I'm not enjoying that.
It can mess.
Every day I have to live with that.
But at the
When
end
I
of the
had to-
day, o cover le tšele gore pele ga gago
But what happens? You
At
know
what cost? Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
The moment when you lose peace,
there is a price
is no
to
life.
pay.
You know, we did a show, ne? And
Yeah.
then I think it was with him, ne? And then we spoke about that. And I think, I don't remember it was a show, it was just a conversation behind the scene. He mentioned that, you know, many people, we see them, like especially the celebrities, we see them, you know, enjoying and whatnot.
Yeah.
But this thing, it's too much for them to
Yeah.
carry every day and
Yeah.
day
Exactly.
by day.
I mean, my
So they
mentor
end
used
up-
to tell me the same thing. I mean, you know, I'm an artist.
Yeah.
I've tried to open many doors, and there was, no, this one is not for me. And my mentor always tell me the same thing, bro.
Exactly.
You must be extra careful, otherwise.
Exactly.
Batanyola.
You know, one thing I can say in this industry, as they say, it's
Yeah.
a dog eat dog world. Yeah. If you don't know yourself,
Yeah.
if you don't know what you want,
Utlawa matateng, ne?
I'm a lady. I do gigs and almost every, you know, dealing as a productions and every into mostly entertainment, they are led by males.
Yeah.
Wabo.
Yes.
Di bushake batho ba bontate.
Yeah.
So like those are the things that I've noticed. If I was that girl that didn't know my drive, I could have lost myself a long time
ago.
Exactly. So for me, I'm a believer of God to a point that I know, or if this talent God has called and gave it to me to tell stories, this is my calling. Most definitely a way will come out.
Yeah, it will.
Way will come out. So I believe in that.
Yeah.
That's why even when the time I had to meet Gariso and I was, as he said, you know, when they say it or at the right time, God will make it happen.
Yeah.
That's true. Gariso na posted on Facebook page.
Yeah.
The story behind that was that I attended auditions which were taking place on the 16th and the 17th.
Yeah.
So I went there on the 16th. On the 17th, they got back to me and I was already in Joburg because I'm working.
Yeah.
So they were like, you made it for the callback, so you must be here around 1. Because I get an audition, I get ever since it was in Limpopo. I'm from Mokopani.
Yeah.
So they were like, by 1, you have to be here for your callbacks. And I'm here. I'm at work. West Part again. I'm on duty. So okay, I'm like, yo, what am I gonna do? The lady would say, if you don't make it for the callbacks, obviously, because this is the day where they will select the final cast for the movie. So, like, I was so stressed.
Damn.
I was so stressed. I still recall calling my pastor and I'm like, and he was like, whose child are you? Who do you pray to? If this is yours, it will eventually find you.
Yeah.
You did attend the auditions just now due to other circumstances, but they had seen your talent.
Yeah.
And because indeed it was my time, they loved my talent. That happened, whereby I lost hope. I was like, okay, because I didn't make it for the callbacks, it means it's done. I didn't make it.
Yeah.
And then luckily, the day when I auditioned, Shogi just asked for my pic with Kariso. He's like, can you stand there next to Kariso? I want your pictures. You know. And then after we took the picture, she called me back again, Shogi. She was like, you're very talented. She told me that. I still recall I came out of the audition room crying, and I told this other lady that I know. She's a presenter at what is it? TEF, Radio TEF.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, you know, even if I don't make it to this, you know, I don't get casted. I believe I was here for the words. God was just reminding me, though you get rejected, though you don't, but that doesn't mean you're not in the right track or you're not good enough. It's just that it takes special people to see. That's what Shoki
How
told
did it
me.
elevate your confidence, though?
Being told it by a legend actress.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I was like, you know what, girl, this is yours.
Yeah.
This is for you.
Yeah.
The time will come whereby somebody spot this.
Yeah.
Because those are the words that I was told by Shoki. She was like, you know it, that you were born for this.
And she's been there for a while.
Exactly.
You know?
She
She
told me
knows
that
what she's talking
You
about.
know it, you were born for this. One of the words she emphasized, and remember, she's not just an actress, but spiritualist as well. I looked at it on both ways.
Yes.
Especially when she emphasized that part to me, that take care of that baby. Take care of that baby because you have this. You were called for this.
Yeah.
And then she told me, just because you get rejected or whatever, that doesn't mean this is not yours. This is yours. Remember, it takes special people to see special things.
He reminds me Denver, man. He did it did experience the similar thing on this competition. Yeah, man. Told me already. Gigi told her behind the stage and say, you know what? You actually the winner. It's just that good these judges, they are doing them what.
Shout out to Denver moms,
man, it was such an amazing experience to hear from him. You know, it gives you that hope, that confidence to believe in yourself at the same time.
Because I don't want to lie. Because there are those moments whereby, God, I've been doing this.
It doesn't pay off.
I'm not getting any recognition.
Yeah.
Did I take the wrong thing? So when I attended those auditions, I was on that edge of wanting to give up. I don't want to lie.
You were doubting yourself.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just leave this acting thing and focus on the real thing, which is the 9 to 5.
The 9 to 5,
Go back to my agriculture.
You really believe that 9 to 5 is a run?
Because I'm a graduate of agriculture. I was like, maybe now I just have to go back to that.
But that's a scam, though, man. Go 9 to 5.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Go back to my farm.
No.
So, but having to hear that from Shogi brought me back to life.
Yeah.
Like, girl, you're on the right track.
Yeah.
Time will come for your time will come. You know, this is there. Probably when you do this and get those critics, God is just still watering the plant.
Big up to Shoki, man.
Big up to her, man. Because for a big image like herself, I mean, like, come on, she has no business to even would bother to tell me such words. She doesn't even know me. I'm just an upcoming artist. But you know, her having to take her time speaking to me just to remind me of, you got this is yours.
You're actually gifted.
Yeah. So that brought me back. That's why I said, even if I'm not casted for this, but I was there for that message. God was like, go there for this, because I was on the edge of giving up.
True.
I don't want to lie.
But I'm glad, though. I think Shoki God sent him to say, remind her, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What do you wish for yourself, though?
One thing I know, I'm not gonna boast about myself, but everywhere I go, I don't want to lie. Everywhere. I still recall last year, before the advert came out, I attended these auditions whereby the judges even had to pause a little bit. And one of the judges cried.
Wow.
They were like, because she knows me from when I was studying to do the background things, I met one of the judges who was the judge that day on those things. And she was like, you know, when you meet people, you would look at them and be like, you know them. But you don't. She cried. She was like, bruh, I never knew that you're this talented.
Damn it.
I get that a lot. I don't want to lie. Like, I get those compliments. It's just that, as I'm saying, as Shoki also reminded me, it takes special people to see special something, you know. Because I don't want to lie. I've never been to auditions and I got critics that, nah, you're on the wrong career field.
Not you, man.
Nah.
But I saw your presenting skills. I was like, like, you have to give us the closing. No.
I still recall when my first auditions with Limpopo Home Cinema.
Okay.
There was this one casting director by the name of Lufuno. She's vendor. I attended the auditions in Mudimole.
Okay.
When they called us for the follow-up, like the judges for that day already knew the name of Francina, but didn't know the person behind the name.
Okay.
Because of that, like when Shoki got there, I mean, not Shoki, Lufuno, she spoke about me non-stop.
Okay.
She's like, guys, I've been to auditions, I've seen talent, but there is this girl from Mudimule. Because actually they are the one who actually like brought the presenting part out of me. Because you know when you do the greeting part, the intro part before the auditions, I was like, hi, hello, my name is Francina Kutimela, I am this, and I'm here to audition for 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I did that, and after that they clapped hands. And funny part, we were being paid. And the roles that we were given to audition was a male and female. Okay. So I didn't have a male partner, I had a female partner. Okay. So she was like, I'm taking the female one. I'm like, okay, it's fine, I will do the male one. I'm a woman, but I did the male one.
Oh, okay.
But after that, they were like,
wow.
Then after that, they were like, are you a presenter? And I'm like,
no.
I'm just an actress. They were like, no. We're giving you 5 minutes, go and compile something and come back to present for us. And I'm like, so one of the guys who was working with them, I know you're going to do it. I trust you. I've seen you while you were still rehearsing before you came for auditions. And I'm like, okay, this is this girl. I'm like, then I did it. I went and presented for them. So, yeah.
And one thing I like about your presenting is that many girls or women, when they do this presenting, they want to be Bonang. I don't know what's special about her, but she's good, she's whatever and whatever, but they want to be her, you know? So with yours, you are you, which is unique.
Exactly.
And authentic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because Bonang is a very good presenter, but she's Bonang.
She is already Bonang.
She is Bonang.
Yeah.
There will never be another Bonang.
Bonang, yeah.
Be you. If there is something that I was taught from at school by Bra Paul, that man taught us that be yourself.
Hey, there's this one on Metro.
Be you, don't copy.
Hey, there's this one on actually already I didn't mention
that.
On
Metro, on Metro, Kero and
I don't enjoy the show.
Yeah,
because already just sounding like
to
Bonang.
Someone else.
Yeah, with that bass.
Okay, I guess I would say most presenters are being, inspired by Bonang.
Yeah. But they don't have to be her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She can be my role model, but I don't have to be her.
Yeah.
She can just be like, give me the courage of, if she made it, I can also make it.
Yeah.
And run with it. So with me, I believe in being myself. I don't have to fake it.
Yeah.
Because if this is what I'm called for, my talent will speak for me. So I gotta be me. I have a husky voice. I'm gonna.
That's what's up. That's what's up, girl.
Yeah, it's mine.
Own it.
Yes.
It's yours.
Exactly.
Yeah, you have to create you.
Exactly.
Instead of
Bonang is building her legacy. So when I want to be Bonang and tomorrow I pass.
Yeah. You left nothing.
I left nothing.
There is no influential
thing. I copied someone else.
Yeah.
So Bonang has built her legacy.
Yeah.
I have to build mine as well. That they will like, there was this girl, Francina, with this voice.
I'm still standing. Next year, summers or Baraki Safters. Yes.
We are
Red carpet.
Francina
must be there. Francina must be there. We should push it. # Francina must be on Safters.
Most definitely, bro. You're right.
And by the way, the presenting that you sent.
Yeah.
I made it as the presenter for Limpopo Home Cinema.
Oh, really? Shout out to you. Cheers. Cheers.
I'm representing my district, which
you
is
know,
Waterberg.
that's amazing. Oh, we are happy for you.
Yeah.
You know, I wish we can just grow. Because you're acting, I saw few of skits.
Yeah.
We call it skits, right?
Yeah, that I've done.
Yeah. So I saw them, and then I saw the presenting, and I saw those ones, and then you the skits that you were with this other guy when Chevenya. Sure. That was very interesting.
My boyfriend.
Is that your boyfriend? Oh wow.
Like,
with your dreams. I like, no, baby, I don't try this all the time. Now a relationship ikai Francina. Ikai. You know.
I'm
but
like, booty, this guy won't show
but anyway, that's so amazing, eh? Yeah, but he didn't say it. What do you wish for yourself from now? Do you see Francina on Netflix? Do you see Francina on Showmax?
Most definitely.
Do you see Francina where? Tell us.
To somebody's level, guys.
Yeah, to somebody's level.
Exactly.
Oh wow.
That's my prayer. I always tell God, there, I belong there. Exactly.
Wow.
And I know He's gonna make it for me.
He's gonna make a plan for you to get there.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Do you still have more questions? We're about to close.
No, I'm cool, bro.
Yeah, man. It feels like Francina and Garu, it's only 2 minutes now.
Now it's almost 2 hours.
It's almost 2 hours. Yeah. Wow, that was a long time ago. Francina, we're busy talking forever.
Guys, now I'm talking to.
Yeah, but I love the way you branded yourself, you articulate yourself, the way you take yourself so seriously about yourself and your career, and also diverting, not focusing on one thing, you know. It is so amazing, because we believe that when you are divesting, and that's where you explore and challenge yourself, or I can try this, or I can do this thing, not only on focusing on one. If you check these American actors or musicians, they are musicians. On the other side, they are actors, actresses, Beyonce, or what you name them, there are a lot. So they are trying many things. So it's so good to see people like yourself who are, diverting their careers into different things. I'm sure that one day we're not gonna see Francina, when you call it, like, talk to my PA. Talk to my PA. I can't talk to you right now. I'm busy. I'm on set. I'm on what.
And I don't know. My prayer is that when God elevates me, when God puts me there, I should always be humble. I don't want to lie. That's why I'm saying I love my director. Guys, big up to Bra Paul. Like it kills me every day. Even when I got that advert, I was like, you were supposed to be here. Like the likes of if you know Lidejwe.
Yeah.
That boy taught me art, guys.
I think I once saw a picture.
Yes, did you see? And he was still very like a little boy, but he taught me art because I found Lidejwe, like his real name is Matati.
Yeah, it's Matati.
Go Pride. Like he's one of the artists as little as he was. So when the first moment when I had seen he scored himself that gig Sam, I cried. I was like, God, where is Bra Paul to see his hard work? Because he literally took that boy So if there is one thing I'm always praying, or this guy is a necklace on my neck. It's what he has taught us.
Shout out to Bra Paul.
Shout out to Bra Paul, guys.
Amen. Yeah.
He said, humbleness is the key to everything.
Yeah.
Humbleness. And that man was a legend, and he was a very successful businessman and also a director.
Yes.
Like he was almost everything. Scriptwriter, motivational speaker. But that's how humble he was. When he sits here with you, you wouldn't even know that he's one of those.
Yeah.
That's how humble he was. So he taught us that be humble, never look down on anyone in this world.
Shout out to him, man.
Because
shout out to Bra Paul.
Yeah,
exactly.
absolutely.
Because somebody might come. Remember, it's not every good into that will come up dressed up and be like, I'm moneyed. Anyhow, but if you find it's your destiny helper.
Yeah.
So I always be humble and never look down on anyone else.
Yes, absolutely.
Because
so
you might find that the person that you're looking down on is actually your destiny helper.
Yeah.
Because remember, destiny helpers comes in many ways.
Yes, absolutely.
I think it was Thursday. My pastor was also telling me that a Nyaupe boy can be your destiny helper. It's not a matter of how they live or what they do, but destiny helpers comes in many ways. That's why you must just always be humble and never think you're better than anyone else, no matter how much you might have made it in life.
But before we close, it reminded me. I don't know. It was Dina Oranak or whoever. He said that a life. We have to treat people are like currencies.
Yeah.
You know, tomorrow zero like that.
Yeah.
Tomorrow they can be a Bitcoin, but with so much,
Yeah.
you know, so you don't have to, you know, to look down on other people.
Exactly.
You know, you just have to, you know, treat people the same. But anyway, we are closing now, but I want your link for you to close so that you can balance the equation and get it. Okay. Make sure you like and subscribe. Francina will close for us. Ta-da!
Okay, guys. Sorry. What's the name of your
Podcast with Veli Diaz.
Veli Diaz.
Though
Yes.
it's going to change next year.
Yeah,
right?
it's going to change next year,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
now we can just say stick to that.
Veli
Yeah.
Diaz.
Yes.
Okay, guys, you were tuning in the podcast with Veli Diaz, a very, very talented host. Although Usaiitibelela Fasi, but I know he's gonna grow from that. He's gonna grow and grow and grow.
That's what's up.
So
girl.
please, let's continue supporting him. Make sure that we like, subscribe, and make sure that he grows from here to make G level, guys. Come on, we can make it through your support, man.
That was up, baby.
See you next time.
Bye,
Shab,
bye,
shab.
bye.
Francina, thank you so much for
Thank you so
coming.
much for having me.
Oh man.